Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's not really different, but it's kind of different. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I installed this hair, as well as how I plucked it, customized it, and bleached it, just to show you guys pretty much a protective style that I like to go to whenever I have my hair in cornrows. So pretty much I am still doing the 2-month challenge where I keep my hair in cornrows. So I had to get really creative when it comes to different styles that I can wear. So DYHAIR777 was gracious enough to send me this unit to just kind of show you guys how I customize it, and just to also give me another alternative to wearing my hair instead of wearing cornrows all the time. So thank you so much for sponsoring this video. You guys, this hair is amazing. As you guys will see in the video, you'll go ahead and see how I bleached the knots, customized it, and did all of that stuff. So first, let me go ahead and just actually, before we get too far into the video, if this is your first time finding my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe if you have not already, and like the video if you found it helpful. So let's go ahead and talk about this hair just a little bit before we hop into showing you guys how I customized it. So pretty much this is a 20-inch deep wave wig. And you guys, this hair is so cute. The hairline looks really natural. I do plan on doing a bunch of different styles with this hair just to show you guys how versatile this hair really is. Typically, sometimes when you get lace wigs or frontal wigs, the lace is a little bit too thick, but with this unit, the lace is amazing. I don't usually do baby hairs, but since this is kind of like a curly texture, I figured why not add a few baby hairs. I didn't do much. I just did 2 swoops here, 2 swoops here, so that's four swoops in total. That's all. And you guys, I almost cut my finger off, so that's why I have this band-aid. I think I'm being a little dramatic, but it is a pretty deep cut, but you know what, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys about this hair a little bit more before I went ahead and showed you guys how I got this finished product. The link to this hair will be down below. I am in love with it. I feel like I'm going to be able to keep this hair for a good amount of time because the quality of the hair is amazing. And I just can't wait to do different styles with it. Like, you know, a little side swoop or whatever. But oh shoot, I'm messing it up. Okay, let me stop. Okay, so I know you guys don't want to see me sitting here for 10 minutes playing in my hair. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is hop into the video so y'all can see exactly how I got this style with the wig that was sent to me. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into this video and get into this look. Alright, so this is the hair that was sent to me. This hair is from DYHAIR777. This is their 20-inch deep wave, deep wave hair. This is what it looks like straight out the packet. Not washed or anything, so you can tell the curls are very cute and spirally. So yeah, what I'm gonna show you guys now is just kind of how I pluck it, and a technique that I like to use is parting it in small sections, and you're also looking for a pattern. So as you guys can see where I'm plucking, there's an area that I plucked, an area that I didn't pluck, and another area that I did pluck, and I pretty much do that for about maybe 4 to 5 parts back, if that makes any sense. So what I'm pretty much saying is I'll thin it out, but I'm looking for a pattern whenever I do pluck the hair. So it's like hair, no hair, hair, no hair. That's the pattern you're looking for. And I just pluck until I'm pretty much satisfied with how it looks or the density of that one part, and then I'll part it. And then I'll pluck the next line the same exact way. And I do very thin parts because you want it to look really natural, and you don't want to have the parts too spaced out, because then you won't really be able to see the pattern. And honestly, when you see a hairline, you can tell that the hair kind of clumps together when you like brush it back, or just anywhere around a hairline. It's not just like full hair from ear to ear. So that's the pattern that I like to look for whenever I do pluck my hair. So that's pretty much all I'm doing now, is just going over and thinning it out, and then I'll go in and do that pattern where it's like hair, no hair, hair, no hair. And I noticed that I like to kind of do the top part a little bit thinner than the sides. So I do the front just a little bit thinner than I do the sides, although I do try to make it all as thin as possible. I do the front a little bit thinner. So here what I'm doing is, once I kind of comb the hair out, what I like to do before I bleach it, is spray it down with some hairspray. And what this pretty much does is this just kind of holds the hairs in place. So when I do flip the lace inside out, the hairs are kind of stuck in place. They're not moving around, because usually when they're moving around, I always find myself bleaching some of the hairs on accident. So I spray that on it, and then I brush it back, or kind of comb it back just so it can stay in place. And the bleach that I'm using is BW? It's like L'Oreal BW bleach with a 30 volume developer. I only used 30 one time. I was trying to experiment and I used a 50 volume developer, and let's just say I will never do that again. So I learned from my mistake, because the hair was literally coming out of that frontal, but I definitely learned from my mistake. So here I only use 30 volume developer. That's what I'm using here in this video. And also, when you're painting on the developer or the bleach, you want to be very, very, very light-handed. You want to make sure that you're not brushing it on too hard, because you don't want the bleach to seep through the lace, because once the bleach starts to expand, it's already gonna foam up and kind of seep through. So you don't want to help it at all. You want to brush it on as gently as possible, making sure that you're kind of barely touching the lace, but you just want to make sure that you coat it nicely everywhere, because if your bleach isn't thick enough, it will seep through even faster, and we don't want those problems. So yeah, I'm just going ahead and covering all of the lace, and I let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then I check on it. Sometimes I check on it at the 20-minute mark, and I just want to see what the hair is looking like, and then I go ahead and let it sit for another 10 minutes. But you definitely want to make sure you're checking on it, and yeah, just make sure you're checking it and seeing if it's turning. I noticed that the very, very front of the lace always seems to turn a little bit faster than the back part. So it depends on how you want to brush it on, but I just brush it on the front to back. But yeah, it seems like the front sometimes turns a little bit quicker. So what I'm doing now is a step that I find to be very, very crucial in making this look as natural as possible. So what I'm doing here is just taking this slick stick, and I'm taking it and I'm applying it only to the edges of the wig, okay? You're gonna see why I'm applying it only to the edges. I'm taking this hot comb, and then I'm just kind of hot combing out the edges, and that just gives it so much more of a natural look. Like, you can kind of see the hairs in the front a little bit more defined, or you can see them a little better, and it just makes it look really natural. So I only do that to the front of the hair, to the hairline, just to make it pop and make it stand out. That way you can see the pattern a little bit more, and you can it just looks more, it looks more sleek, honestly. And I feel like when your hair is down or straight or whatever, it kind of goes back, like your hairline goes back when you do a hairstyle. So to me, this makes it look way more natural, and it just makes it you're able to see like the plucking a little bit more when you just kind of press out those roots. So that is what I did. This is a close-up. Y'all can see the pattern. Look closely, y'all can see that pattern where it's like hair, no hair, hair, no hair. That is what you're going for. That will give it a very natural look. So what I'm doing now is just gonna quickly do the other side. It looks so natural, so pretty. This slick stick is my favorite because it just holds for a long period of time, and you know, that's what we're going for. We want it to hold and stay in place. But that is pretty much it for this part 1. So for the part 2 of this video, definitely stay tuned. Part 2 will be showing you guys how I applied the wig, how I glued it down, how I did my baby hairs, what glue I used, how I did my stocking cap method. It pretty much goes over all of that in part 2, but in part 1 I just wanted to give you guys a very detailed look on how I customized the wig. So if you found this video helpful, thank you guys so much for finding this video helpful. Like, comment, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time in my next video. Hey guys, so I'm trying something new out with my content. So if you made it to the end of this video, you are definitely a trooper, and I thank you guys so much, so much for your comments and your support. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time in my next video.